Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, we will present the result of your discussion about the title, the central design of the curriculum in language teaching. Okay, and member group. My name is Mia Audina and PM 14 and group and 13 and you're my friend.
Saya Puan Maharani.
Okay, the next material. What is curriculum design? Curriculum design is the process of planning and develop the structure and content and teaching method in an education program. The purpose of curriculum design is to ensure that the education provided can meet the needs of students. Education goals and standards set by educational institutes or government. Okay, next material. Characteristic of centralized curriculum design. 1. Focus on context. Curriculum design emphasizes the importance of the context or material being taught. The curriculum is designed with the knowledge and skill that students must master in mind. 2. Clear structure. Centralized curriculum usually has a well-organized structure, include clear division of subject, units, and topic. This help in systematic teaching and learning. 3. Establish hit standard and objective. This design is often based an educational standard set by educational institute or government. Specific measurable learning objective become an integral part of the curriculum. 4. Use of standardized teaching method in central curriculum design. Teaching method are often possible and standardized to ensure that all students receive similar learning experience. 5. Content-based assessment. Assessment in a content central curriculum typical focus and measure student understanding of the content. When taught, often track tests and assessment designed to measure achievement against established standard. 6. Minimal student involvement in design. In this approach, students are usually not actively involved in the curriculum design process. Discussion about what to teach and how to teach are likely determined by education and curriculum development. Okay, the next material, central curriculum design process. 1. Needs analysis. Identify educational needs that must be met both from the perspective of student, social, and applicable educational standard. 2. Determining learning objective. Determining clear and measurable learning objective. This objective shall include the knowledge, skill, and attitude that students are experienced to achieve after completing the curriculum. Okay, and the next material and Puan Maharani and Puan and Technisure.
Okay, thank you Mia. The next material. 3. Content development. Determining the material of content to be taught to achieve learning objective. This content must be relevant, current, and appropriate to the needs of students. For selection of teaching method, selecting appropriate teaching strategies and methods to deliver content to students. This might include lecture, discussion, projects, or other methods deemed effective. Next, 5. Assessment development. Designing assessment system that will be used to evaluate student achievement. These assessments should include variety of forms such as SEM, assessment, project, and formative assessment. 6. Curriculum implementation. Implementing the designed curriculum in the classroom. This involves teacher training and providing the necessary resource to supporting teaching. Next, approach in English language teaching. 1. Determination of objective and competence standard. The Ministry of Education determines the language learning objective to be achieved by students. Active level of education, elementary, middle, high school, and vocational school. These objectives are then translated into competence standard that must be actively by students in each language subject. 2. Determination of syllabus. The Ministry of Education purpose syllabus contemplating the subject matter, learning active, and teaching method that will be used in class. This syllabus serves as guideline for teacher in planning and implementing learning. 3. Development of learning material. The Ministry of Education, a related educational institution, can develop standard learning material is to be used in all schools. This learning material can be in the form of textbook, model, or digital learning tools. Next, 4. Learning implementation. Teachers in all schools follow the established syllabus and learning material. Teachers can adjust teaching method and learning activities, student characteristics, and the learning environment. 5. Assessment. The Ministry of Education and related educational institutions determine the type of assessment that will be used in quality learning. This assessment can be in the form of exam, assessment, or projects. 6. Evaluation and improvement. The Ministry of Education or related educational institution periodically evaluate the implementing of the centralized curriculum. The evaluation used to identify weakness and make improvement to the curriculum. Okay, next, conclusion. Curriculum-centered design in language teaching is a approach that emphasizes clear and measurable structure, content, and learning objectives. This approach has several main characteristics, such as focused content, the use of standardized teaching methods, and assessment oriented toward achieving learning objectives. Overall curriculum content design in language teaching can improve learning of effectiveness by providing clear instructor of focus can relevant content and objective assessment. However, it is important to keep in mind the individual needs of students and flexibility in teaching to achieve optimal results. Okay, thank you. This is all the presentation from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.